Hello everyone, Carlos Flores, back on basics. Before we begin this video, subscribe to my YouTube channel at Back on Basics 9985. Hit the notification button so you can get notified of any new video that comes on board. If you want me to talk to you about a topic, or if you want to leave feedback, suggestions, comments, questions, put it in the comment section and I'll be happy to do so. I'll give you my take on whatever you want to ask. If you want to connect with me on other social media outlets, you can do so. On Facebook, you can type in Carlos Flores Jr. in the search box, and then it should come up. On Instagram, and on X, and on Threads, and on WhatsApp, you can type in at Back on Basics. So, let's talk about compassion. I know we talked about compassion before, but to me, compassion is a superpower. I've told you that before. Compassion is a superpower because it not only motivates you, not only gets you moving forward, it not only makes you see perspectives of people, but it helps support others. Compassion helps support others. And so having compassion it's a very important trait, in my opinion, that most, if not all of us, need to have it. I know that some of you do, or most of you do, but we need to make sure that we're always using it, that we're always honing it. You know, compassion means smiling at somebody, waving at somebody, saying hello, saying good morning, doing the best that you can whenever you're providing goods or services. I mean, you got to understand this. We all go through things, and some of us are dealing with big things, and some of us are dealing with little things, but we all are dealing with something all the time. If you say that you don't, check again. I would recommend do a full body scan from your head to your body, to your legs, to your feet, to your toes, and see if there's any tension anywhere in your body. Because a lot of the times we do have it. We are dealing with something. If it isn't changing or changes in life, it may be that somebody said something, or it might be that somebody said something about you, like chismes, gossip. Or it may be something that you didn't do or didn't mean to do, but people took it the different way because of the way that they perceive things. Remember, right? You always have to make sure that that when you're interacting with somebody, you're in the here and now. You're in the neutral zone, because that way you don't have any attachments to the past, and you don't have attachments to the future that hasn't been created. And again, to me, compassion is a superpower. You have to keep on using it, because if you don't practice compassion, you'll go away. And then what? I mean, honestly, most of us want people to be compassionate with us. So why aren't we being compassionate with other people? A lot of the times it's because it's all about this person here. It's all about me. We have to expand our circle, ladies and gentlemen. We have to expand so that way we're able to connect with others. You don't know what other people are going through. You don't know the things that they are dealing with. You don't know what's on their mind. You don't know what they're so quiet. You don't know why they're not able to get out of bed, or why they may be doing drugs, or why they're thinking about doing something to themselves. It's compassion that starts. Compassion makes it real. Compassion says, I'm going to be here with you through the good times and the bad times, through the good, the bad, and the ugly. And so having compassion is very important, because a lot of the time we think that just by walking away or not paying attention to somebody or something, or not looking in that direction, then it's going to go away. But it's not. It's not going to go away for somebody or something. It's going to go away from you, but it's still here. It's still edge in your stone, because in your mind, because a lot of the times we have made that decision. We see what's going on with somebody or something or a group, and we have chosen to move the other way because we don't want to deal with stress. We don't want to deal with anger. We don't want to deal with sadness. We don't want to deal with anything that will bring us down. And so, but having compassion. I'm not saying that you go and save the world. All I'm saying is, right, if you see something and you choose to walk away from it or don't want to see it, keep it in your mind, because remember, all of us can go through everything that we live, that we see, that we focus on. I mean, it could happen to you. I mean, you can see these rich people that have been billionaires, right? All of a sudden they lose everything, and they can't live because their life surrounded it was about money. It was about tangible things. It wasn't about communicating with others. It wasn't about being compassionate with others. And so, some of them, it happens at the beginning. Some of them does not. So for us, we need to make sure that we're mindful. Mindful means we're in the here and now. Mindful means that we're aware of our surroundings. Mindful means that we stay out of danger. And that's one of the things that mindful is. We stay out of danger. Because I don't want you to go and, if you don't choose to deal with something, no. I'm not saying that. All I'm saying is that you look at what's happening and you keep it in your mind, because you want to make sure that in situations that you can do, you show compassion. That's all. I mean, it's easy to say, but it's difficult to do, because a lot of the times we're dealing with something. So we're not even paying attention to what's going on. We're not paying attention to the people that things are happening to. We're not paying attention to the people that need things the most. Remember here, the saying here says, the squeaky wheel always gets the oil. That's true. If you keep on like that, yeah, eventually you're going to get the oil. But remember, there's a lot of people that don't say anything. So you need to be mindful. Again, being in the here and now, you need to be mindful that these people need compassion. A smile. That's it. A wave. A nod, right? And so again, be compassionate. Compassion is a superpower that builds your motivation. And I know it does for me. And it makes me real. It brings me down to earth. It doesn't make me think so high and mighty, because as I am slowly climbing up the whatever goal that I'm doing, moving forward to whatever goal that I'm doing, there's others that are struggling. There's others that want help, but they don't know how to ask for help. So again, smile, wave, back on basics.